Hey guys, how are you all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. Today what I have for you guys is another movie review, and today we're going to be tackling Bumblebee. Now, quick disclaimer, before I go into my actual review, I want to say that this is the first Transformers film I've ever seen. Alright, I know it's not really a Transformers movie, but it's in the same universe, and it's a prequel, and I believe it's set 20 years before the events of Michael Bay's 2007 Transformers. So, 2018, I know, I saw it in 2019, but it came out in 2018. The film, directed by Travis Knight, it's fantastic. And I know a lot of people have been saying the older Transformers movies and some of the newer ones with Mark Wahlberg are really bad. Again, I don't trust anyone. No one. I trust me. So, I'm not exactly sure on how I stand on those because I haven't seen them yet. However, this being said, Bumblebee was a fantastic starting point. Technically, it is the first one. I believe so. Yeah, not really knowing anything about Transformers. I know that there's Decepticons, are the bad guys, and the Autobots are the good guys. Optimus Prime, and, you know, he's in the beginning. So the beginning kind of shows like a little war, and Bumblebee going, or B-127, I think, or some B code. Kind of like a stormtrooper, has like his own code. And they're like, okay, you need to go to Earth, and we're going to go there. Autobots, roll out! You know, that kind of thing. He's like, okay. So he leaves, you know, to go to Earth. But a lot of things happen with the military, and these two Decepticons come to Earth who are looking to kill Bumblebee, right? But then us, and the military guys, and the dude John Cena that he plays, essentially he's like, well, wait a minute, there's a friggin' robot. We're going to kill it. But Charlie Watson, the girl, the main character, she's like, well, no, I just found this Bumblebee car, because there were bumblebees in the car, and literally, and she's like, oh, let me just buy the car, but she doesn't know that it's a robot, hiding from these Decepticons from that other planet. So she buys the car, and, she gets it, and she's like, oh, it's a cool car, it's my first car, it's awesome. Little does she know it's a robot in disguise. And, of course, chaos ensues with, I can't remember the dude's name. It's not Menu or Momo. It's someone I don't remember his name. It's hard for me to pronounce. I don't know. But the kid, the dude in the movie, the love interest to Charlie Watson, he sees the robot Bumblebee and he's like, oh my god, But Charlie's like, you can't tell anyone, So the plot, in terms of everything, is really strong in my opinion. This could have gone wrong in many ways because we've seen this before, right? Something happens. The girl or the guy, whoever it is, finds a robot or MacGuffin. And goes, oh, I have to protect you. No one else can know about you, or else the whole world is effed. But they did it in such a way that it felt fresh and new at the same way, while also feeling old, but not in a bad way. Like I've seen that and I go, okay, I know what happens. But at the same time, it's new, and you're like, oh, it's a really cool plot. And it had me invested the whole time, which was really cool. Characters were spot on. I thought all the characters did a great job. It had, good acting across the board, I think. There wasn't really any acting that, actor and actress, that was like, oh, that could have been better. Oh, that wasn't too good. I think they all did a fairly reasonable job, which is, good in my book. CGI. Now, here's the thing. CGI, when overused, can be terrible, right? Look at Marvel movies. Marvel movies have fantastic CGI. But, like, that one shot in Black Panther where he's fighting Killmonger in Wakanda in the end, and they're kind of doing, like, a 360 fall, it looks terrible. It looks like he's made out of rubber wax. And Captain America Civil War, great CGI. That scene where Black Panther is grabbing Falcon's leg and he shakes him off. It looks like crap. So Marvel, when they overuse it, you can tell, and it looks really, really bad. This movie looks really, really good. Now, is this like Aquaman good? No. It's your typical CGI action film. But that's not to say it doesn't look bad. It looks really good. So yeah, plot was great. Acting was great across the board. CGI was good. Didn't look bad in my opinion. Maybe one shot, but I'm not gonna get too nitpicky. It was fine for me. Of course, the comic relief, the comedy. It kind of felt like a Marvel movie. And that's a good thing. I think that Marvel is kind of adding a little too much humor into their film. And also DC is starting to climb that ladder too and get more, comedy into their films, which is fine. I don't want to see these movies get like comedy all the time, like Ragnarok and Guardians, Ant-Man. I get it; those are supposed to be funny, but like, just don't add too many jokes in superhero films. But this movie, for not being a superhero film, it was fantastic. I think it had great moments of comedy, great moments of levity in between these hardcore action scenes that are filmed fantastically. Really good action scenes. And, the whole subplot with Charlie and her original dad passing away with this whole diving plot. It didn't get confusing, that part of the plot. It was actually really good. So yeah, I mean, there really isn't a whole lot for me to say negative about this movie. I was very surprised, and again, hearing that all these other Transformers movies were ass, I'm like, this movie might be kind of shitty, but it turns out it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And again, guys, I'm not just going to give A to everything. I give you guys my brutal and honest opinion, and I really do think Bumblebee is a fantastic movie. And of course, the Decepticons, and I have them here because I don't think they said their name, but the blue Decepticon was Dropkick, and the red one was Shatter. So, again, the Decepticons were cool too, and I really enjoyed that. John Cena's character, all the military, us, we're of course we're like, well, there's a freaking robot, let's kill it. But Charlie's like, no, you can't. Bumblebee's good. He has a mission. He's the good guy. Dropkick and Shatter, the Decepticons, they're the bad guys. But then Shatter and Dropkick are like, oh, let's kind of manipulate the military. And they're like, and Dropkick and Shatter, they're like, oh yeah, we're looking for Bumblebee. So they kind of reverse it, where the military thinks that Bumblebee's the bad guy, when in actuality, the Decepticons are the bad guys. So I thought that was a really cool twist, because, we've never seen anything like it. I mean, it was I think it was 1987, the film was set. And again, it's like 20 years before Transformer 1. So we don't know what the heck's going on. This is like Earth's first contact with these, robots, other alien life form. So I thought it was really well done. Michael Bay, I believe, has directed every Transformers movie except for this one. Again, this was Travis Knight. He also directed Kubo and the Two Strings, which is another great film. But I truly think that this is a great movie for newcomers of the franchise, if they want to get into it, like me, to start here. Not only because it's a prequel, but because it's, I think, the best one from what I've been hearing. Now, again, I don't trust anyone, and I can't wait to see the other ones, and hopefully they'll be good. Who knows? I might hate them. I might love them. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I do want to watch them. They look really cool, and, to me, Transformers is kind of like, it's like Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Power Rangers and TMNT, Transformers, they're like the everything 90s kid, I mean, they were both based on toys, and they're both film franchises. Power Rangers, now, I'm probably going to get a lot of, slack for this, but I don't really like Power Rangers. I think it's kind of cheesy and bad and, poorly made. Now, again, every 90 kid is going to argue to death with that, and that's fine. That's your opinion. However, I really did enjoy the 2017 Power Rangers movie. I thought that was really well made. And TMNT, never got into that. I never really cared about, turtles that are ninja. I get my ninja fix with Ninjago, the best ninja thing ever, my opinion. But, yeah, and again, Transformers, I was like, whatever. Every boy liked it, but I was like, F that, But now, as I saw Bumblebee, I'm like, oh, I can kind of see, it's not crap. It's actually, well, this one was actually really well made and, had a lot of effort put into it. So I'm going to have to see where I stand on, those other films. But yeah, Bumblebee had a great plot, great characters, great action, great comedy, great CGI. It made you care about a character. It really made you care about a girl and a robot, which I didn't think it would do, because, again, we've seen that before with, Iron Giant and the BFG. Not the big fucking gun, the big friendly giant. But yeah, everything in this film really worked for me. I did enjoy it a lot. And again, I'm going to have to give this movie an A+. I've been told I'm very easy, manipulative for movies, if maybe that's true, I don't know. I just like good quality things, and Bumblebee is a good quality movie. So thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews and tributes and gameplay videos and all this cool stuff I have on the channel. And let's subscribe so that I can get to 100, because remember, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to make another big, big multi-franchise collab video to Freebird from Leonard Skinner. So I mentioned that in another video. But yeah, so let's get to 100. And I hope you guys really enjoy these videos. And leave me a comment down below what you thought about Bumblebee. Is it your favorite Transformers movies? Is it your least favorite? What would you rate it from an F to an A+ like me? Again, I'm going to have to give Bumblebee an A+. Loved it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned for more awesome content, and we'll see you guys in the next video.